Welcome to another edition of Fast Break. I'm Penny Davis, NCAA National Coordinator of Women's Basketball Officiating. The topic of this video is intentional and disqualifying fouls. These are fouls that involve contact that go beyond a personal foul. Officials must judge what contact rises to the level of an intentional and/or disqualifying foul. There are guidelines in Appendix 3 that provide additional language to assist with making these rulings. Here are some examples. This is an example of illegal contact caused by the swinging of an elbow that is excessive and unnecessary. When the rebounder swings their elbow rapidly and makes contact to the face of the opponent, an intentional foul has occurred. The severity of the contact, the potential for injury due to the contact to the head, are two of the 6 guidelines from Appendix 3 that apply to this play. This is an example of a hard foul committed by the defender. The defender commits the foul with their arm and hand. The contact is excessive, hard, and unnecessary. The officials will consider whether they wind up prior to contact or follow through after making contact. The follow through after the contact results in a hard foul and rises to the level of an intentional foul. This is an example of an unnecessary foul. The potential for injury due to the contact ultimately caused the player to hit her head. The fouler did not make a legitimate basketball play, grabbing and pulling the arm of the airborne opponent, ultimately caused them to fall awkwardly to the floor. This qualifies as an intentional foul. This is an example of an intentional foul that is designed to negate the obvious advantageous position of the opponent. Blue 44 has a breakaway layup and is fouled from behind by white to take away the undefended high percentage scoring opportunity. This is not a legitimate attempt to make a direct play on the ball and qualifies as an intentional foul. Similarly, the fouler in the second example does not make a play on the ball and fouls the shooter from behind unnecessarily. The fact that the basket was made is inconsequential to the decision making on this play. The ruling of an intentional foul is correct, and the penalty is to score the basket and then award 2 free throws to any player for white and award white the ball at the division line opposite the table. This is a hard foul, and officials should consider the severity of the contact when determining the penalty. The defender doesn't have a legitimate chance of stealing the ball or deflecting it from the approach they took. For this reason and the severity of the contact makes this an intentional foul. 4 of the guidelines for intentional and disqualifying fouls in Appendix 3 can be applied to this play. In this example, even though a player is injured and bleeding from elbow contact to the head, the contact does not rise to the level of an intentional foul. This contact was incidental and not caused by a swinging elbow, the flailing of an arm, or any other non-basketball actions that would warrant an intentional or disqualifying foul. Officials must see the play and understand the rules and guidelines to adjudicate the penalties properly. Contact fouls that fall into the category of severe and/or extreme are fouls that have no place in the game, and as a result, carry the penalty of immediate disqualification to the offender. In this example, the overt elbow to the face that is swung to an unnatural height is a non-basketball play. The contact also has a potential of injuring the opponent due to the speed of the elbow to the face and the severity of the contact. These guidelines all apply to this play, and as a result, a disqualifying foul is a correct ruling. The player is ejected and must report to the team's locker room. The actions shown here qualify as severe and extreme. Along with the severity of the contact, the act is not a legitimate basketball play and has the potential to result in injury. The officials cover the play and respond quickly to call the initial foul and to intervene by being a presence between the players. The teammates and coaches for the orange team respond by keeping players in the bench area and to assist with diffusing the situation on the court. The fouler is ejected for committing a disqualifying foul. I hope these examples aid in understanding and applying the rules and guidelines around these contact plays. Are you interested in becoming an official? Go to ncaa.org/sayyes to officiating for more information. Thanks for watching.